Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing and first time test of the Trueocity Dental Flossers with brush picks. This is a product you can get on Amazon for about $14 for 200 picks. The reason why I'm reviewing this on my channel is about 2.5 years ago I started doing Invisalign, and I'm at the point where I have an upper retainer during the day and a lower retainer at night. But ever since I finished the aligners, they put a bridge on the bottom of my teeth to keep them stable. And I've really struggled with flossing between that area and below the bridge. I've tried a wide variety of different feeders and flossers that are available over the market, but I actually came across the Trueocity Flossers, and they have a built-in component that should be more convenient and easier to reach between the bridge on the bottom of my teeth. And so what we'll do in this video is I'll show you how they look, what the packaging is, and then I'll walk through flossing, especially between that bridge area, to see how effective it is and how easy it is as compared to traditional flossers. Okay, so before we open the Trueocity Flossers, I want to show you what my orthodontists and dentists have given me to try to floss between the bridge. First off is these easy throughs. These are floss threaders where they basically have a loop in them, and basically you loop your traditional floss in between this and then feed this kind of plastic part through your tooth underneath the bridge. The issue with this is it's very hard to get in between it, and my teeth are very tight where it's very difficult to get in between with the feeder. Additionally, what I found was by doubling up the floss, it just kind of got stuck a lot or was caught on the actual bridge, and I was always worried about either damaging the bridge or getting the floss just stuck there. So that's one option but that I found and struggled with, and that's kind of like what I tried off in the beginning. Very similar, there's the other option, which is Oral-B. They have the Super Floss. Basically, it's rather than being like the easy through, it basically has an easy through that's built in on the edge, and then this kind of area of floss on the other edge. This is what I've been using lately, but what I found with this was a lot of these come out frayed in the package. I don't know if you can see it, but they're frayed and you have to cut them, and very similarly, you have to feed it through your teeth, and it's just super inconvenient as well. So I struggled with that. And then the other thing is they sent me these, which are probably very similar to what I think is on these picks, but basically they're going to be floss threaders that have like this plastic or kind of like silicone edge here. With these, I found that you can feed it through your teeth, but it doesn't work great if you start getting some tartar buildup, or if you start getting like kind of build up between the teeth, you can't really navigate it well. Additionally, because it does not have any like flossing component, you have to use this plus traditional floss, and so it helps for flossing between the bridges, but then you have to use traditional floss everywhere else in your mouth, so it's kind of like defeats the purpose. And so my hope is through the Trueocity ones, you might be able to hit all the birds with one stone by using this flosser and brush pick. And so this is the packaging. Basically, it's going to be a 4-pack of 50 separate bags, or 50 flossers in each bag. And so we'll just pull these out. But here you go, so it's one individual bag, and then there's 4 separate bags within this. As far as the general kind of information about it, it's going to be cool mint as far as the flavor. It says it's extreme clean flossers. There's 50 in each bag. It's going to be an individual flosser or floss strip, and then on one end there's going to be an easy to reach kind of component that allows you to reach between retainers, fixed and bridges and things like that. And it's dentist, hygienist approved. And that's kind of what it looks like. So we'll just get this open and I'll show you what it looks like up close, and then we'll do a test with this. Sorry. And so it's a very robust Ziploc bag, obviously, but here it is. And so what you have here is it's going to be very similar to your other flossers. There's going to be one single floss piece on the one end here, and then on the other end is going to be, rather than the traditional like hook style where a lot of them have like a toothpick design, there's going to be this like silicone or kind of like plastic piece that you can run through between your teeth and run under bridges or retainers, so you can get between it. As far as the design here, the feel, it is plastic, it's not silicone. So if you compare it to these ones that they kind of like sent me directly from the orthodontist. This is more of a soft kind of like silicone feel versus this is going to be plastic, and so it should be able to clean more effectively because it's reaching between the teeth and more it has like a harder plastic design. So what we'll do now is we'll just set up the camera. I'll floss with this a little bit as far as trying this between the bridge area, and we'll see how effective it is. Okay, so the first time I did this, I actually made a mistake where my camera was auto-focusing and it got super blurry, so I already know the outcome with this flosser, but we'll walk through it now. As far as the flosser, this is what it looks like up close. I showed you that already. What we'll do is we'll try this portion here that's supposed to go through retainers and bridges. I'll tell you that right now up front, I did have an issue with this where it was not effective. So we'll just show you that now. And so this has this bristle part here that should run between my teeth, and you can't see it on the camera, but behind my front teeth I actually have a bridge on the back of it where I can't really reach or use traditional floss, because if you slide up, the floss will hit that bridge and it won't kind of reach effectively. And so ideally would be if you can have this reach between the teeth and kind of floss that bottom portion. But for me personally, this flosser here with the brush pick does not actually go through the front. It's just not wide enough, and it's too wide where it doesn't slide through the teeth, as you can tell. So it's not effective, and it really doesn't provide that solution for me personally with getting through those front teeth in order to get below the bridge on the back of my teeth. As far as the side, it does work on like the other teeth. Without any issues here. So for a traditional situation where you use it to get between the gum line and the bottom of the teeth, it does work effectively. As compared to the other one I showed you, it is like a hard plastic, so you do have to be careful where you don't irritate your gums. But for me personally, for the bridge component, it doesn't work. As for the flossing component, it works perfectly fine. It works effectively as far as getting between the teeth and flossing like any traditional flosser. My hope was that this bridge component would work, but I'll just have to resort to using the feeders instead, which is super inconvenient. It's kind of cumbersome, but it does work, and unfortunately this wasn't a solution. So this was a video for the Trueocity flossers with the brush pick. I think it'll be effective for those of you that do not have very narrow teeth, but you might run into issues as far as getting this between your teeth for other areas, or if it's very narrow, so keep that in mind. As far as the price, it comes for 4 packs of 50, which comes out to 7 cents each. You can compare that to other ones on the market, see which is most affordable or the best for your situation. But if you're interested in potentially purchasing this, I'll leave links in the description below. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.